In Washington, or at least some parts of it, the shock has not worn off from the January 6th assault on the Capitol, and then President Trump's decision 4 years later to blanket pardon all those involved. Now, a federal prosecutor who oversaw those criminal cases has resigned and is speaking for the first time publicly to our Scott McFarland. Scott, good morning. What's he saying?
Hey, Tony, good morning. Greg Rosen was a longtime insider at the Department of Justice, but after stepping down, he has some harsh words for those January 6 pardons. And now he's talking about a tumultuous last 4 months for all those who handled the cases.
So this is January 6th.
President Trump's clemency for all 1,500-plus Capitol riot defendants, including some who assaulted police officers, still rattles the people who prosecuted the cases.
I was shocked, if not stunned, by the breadth of the pardons.
What kind of message do you think they send?
I think the message that they send is that political violence towards a political goal is acceptable in a modern democratic society.
Greg Rosen, former chief of the Department of Justice's Capitol Siege Division, resigned from the agency this weekend, and he's now free to speak about how pardons gutted the people who investigated and sought justice.
The primary beneficiaries of those pardons were not the trespass defendants who have talked about, quote, walking through the Capitol.
Not the grandma.
Not the grandma, though I didn't see many of those instances. It were the individuals that judges across the spectrum, appointed by both political parties, had determined were a danger to society. Individuals who were serving real, serious jail time.
After the pardons came a purge. FBI agents were scrutinized, and prosecutors who helped secure a 100% conviction rate among Capitol riot defendants were demoted or dismissed.
What did you make when there were so many people fired by the then acting U.S. attorney? Came in and accused the office of being weaponized and political.
I think it's ridiculous to see those talented prosecutors be marginalized or removed from office is an affront to the independence of the department.
The Department of Justice has not responded to our request for comment about this, but they have compiled a list of the 5,000-plus FBI employees who were part of the January 6th investigation. That list is for a review of the agents and their performance. Agents have fought to keep that list from being released, and Gayle, so far, it has not been.
All right, Scott, got it. Thank you very much.